Hello, Capricorn. How are you guys doing? So, your card in your pre shuffle is the Mercy card, and it says, I am kind and thoughtful towards others and myself. All right. Can't read apparently this morning, but anyway, so this is going to be important for you guys this week. Maybe we need to be a bit more kinder to ourselves. I'm going to see what the rest of the cards say before we dive into it, just so I can get a little bit more about that, to see what exactly what area of your life and what exactly you need to have mercy on. Okay, so let's dive into the rest of your reading. For the lovely Capricorns out there, please, Spirit, for this week, what do they need to hear right now? Ooh, all that glitters. Now, all that glitters kind of reminds me of the quote where it's saying, like, not all that glitters is gold. So just a little reminder here, not everything is as it seems on the surface. Through my history of reading this card, sometimes it can be in a positive light, saying that maybe something on the surface doesn't look that good, but deep down there's much more treasure behind it. Or, of course, the opposite, saying that maybe something looks very glittery and valuable, and really it might not be as it seems. So just pay attention to it. We do have two masks off here, so it does feel like something might be being revealed here. So dive deeper into something. Don't rush any decisions this week as well. But let's see what else it means. Let's see for my lovely, lovely Capricorn Spirit. Let's get a card out here. Happy family. That's a nice card. All right. So there could be some happiness going on. Family doesn't just have to be family. It can also be, loved ones around you as well. So the number 4 as well does represent stability. So I will show you the cards as we go through. We got a lovely rainbow here, people holding hands. So it's really nice card for harmony. When rainbows appear, we know that they come through because there's been a bit of rain, right? A bit of a storm. So, represents some challenges that you may have gone through, maybe in family or with people or just in life in general. This is a week where there'll be a lot more happiness and positivity. The sun is starting to shine, so that's really nice. Let's see what else goes on for you guys this week. For my lovely, maybe this is where mercy is needed. Maybe it's about being kind or understanding and thoughtful with others here. Let's see. For my Capricorns this week, isolation. So maybe you guys have been taking some time out. It reminds me of the Hermit card, which is good in a sense that if we're taking time out to really think about things, to analyze things, to look at life from a higher perspective, to take some time out away from distractions so that you can focus on your inner world, then that's fine. Isolation in that way is fine. Why do you always get workaholic coming through? It's so like a stereotypical for Capricorn. But anyway, speaking about isolation, like I said, those parts of being alone is fine. But when you're isolating yourself and then, denying yourself social interaction or community or, being around others, then it gets a little bit tricky because as human beings, having people around us can be really, really great. Not only can it help us see things through different lenses and different perspectives and having laughter and fun, it's just great in general, right? It's nice to have some people around you. So this is a really good time to focus on your relationships at this time because you also have soulmate coming through. Okay, so maybe you're being called to take an invite. All right, if you're invited to something this week, is a good time to go for it. It'll be a lot more better than you think. And then you have soulmates coming through as well. Which is important because mercy, I have a weird tone when I say things, but mercy is about others and yourself. Okay, so maybe there's something significant about a soulmate. Maybe you're meeting a soulmate here. And then you have workaholic, which again is not necessarily a bad thing unless it's out of balance. So it's good to be a workaholic in a sense that you enjoy your job. That's great and good. Not everyone enjoys what it is that they do. But when we are kind of sacrificing our health and our relationships with others, then being a workaholic does get a little bit more challenging. So it's a really good time to bring balance into this week as well. All right, let's see a few more cards. I'm interested to see what the tarot says because you have a mixture of things going on this week. And again, being kind to yourself. Maybe some of you are, being a workaholic in a sense that maybe there's a lot of perfectionism going on in your work life and you might be criticizing yourself for not getting a project done in time or whatever it is. So again, have mercy on yourself and others at this time. Right, for my lovely Capricorns, please, Spirit. We have hold on to it. Don't give up. This belongs to you. Manifest Can't speak, Capricorn. Manifestation at work. All right, so you've been called to hold on. Don't give up on something here. All righty. You have lucky you. So I feel like for some of you, because it kind of came up on top of happy family and isolation, some of you might have some connections around you that they're wanting you to be a bit more grateful for. Not in a bad way, but you know, when you're so busy doing other things, you can really forget who's at home or what you've got around you. So because you have happy family and isolation, I feel like connecting with others will really make you feel a lot more happier this week. I feel like there might be some pressure in a workspace or in terms of you thinking about your career or where you're going in life. Like in that area or those examples, there's a lot of heaviness on you. I feel a lot of pressure. So again, connect with people. Don't isolate. You might feel drained, but you'd be surprised if you have people in your life who fuel you. All right, those are the best kind of relationships and friendships to have. Make sure you do connect with others at this time. Okay, so important. And it might help you remind yourself that there is a lot more outside of where you're focusing on, because you know, when there's challenge in a workspace, it can feel like that's taking up your whole life, but don't let it. When you connect with others and distract yourself a little bit, take a break from whatever is making you feel a lot of pressure, you can really understand that, okay, like I feel a lot more at ease. In the beginning stages, you might not feel that way until you're with people, then you're going to realize. Lucky you. All right, luck is on your side. You are protected. Nothing can hold you back. All right, let's see what else. One more from this deck, then we'll dive into the tarot. Ooh, okay, we'll take this one because I already saw it. You have passion, fall in love, let the fire inspire and allow passion to guide you, okay? Which I feel like this is where balance is necessary, which is amazing. Underneath workaholic as well, that looks pretty awesome. Where you're having passion for something, okay? For a project and whatever. All right, let's dive into your tarot, my angels. Let's see what's going on over here. For Capricorns, please spirit, let's see an overall energy for their week. One card to represent the overall energy for this week for Capricorn. Justice. So again, bringing things into balance, okay? Especially if things have been a bit unbalanced, okay? So important to make sure those scales are equal, okay? What we're giving our time and energy to in a balanced way. Justice in general could be about legal situations and contracts, so that could be important for you guys this week. I'm hearing this year, so this might be a very big time for your career and contracts or whatever. Maybe you've signed a lot of contracts at this time or whatever, a lot of responsibility maybe that's coming through as well. But anyway, justice is not only on a material in the material world, right? Like physical contracts, but it's also about things like karma and bringing justice into your life. So the sword is up, which represents maybe some communication or speaking your truth, all right, or a truth being spoken here to bring things into balance, okay? But let's clarify. Let's see what this is about for you. Why is this the overall energy for Capricorns? Let's see. Six of Swords, it could be some travel here. Maybe that's to do with a contract, but the Six of Swords is about moving forward and away from maybe situations that were unbalanced. The Six of Swords is moving away from the Five of Swords, which ironically is actually here on the bottom of the deck, where it kind of represents conflict, okay, arguments, disagreements, or just chaotic times. Six of Swords is kind of like seeking refuge somewhere else. So maybe that's something for you guys. Just all about moving forward and into calmer waters, okay, away from chaos, which is good. In which case, justice is being served at this time for you guys, which is awesome. Even if it's not physically, it's spiritually. You're moving on and away from situations and creating balance in your life and calmness, which is awesome. For some reason, that word is just what I want to use for you guys. Let's see what your energy is, though, this week, Capricorn. The energy of Capricorns within this week. The 10 of Wands, which is really about feeling a heavy weight on your shoulders again. This is that pressure, the devil energy again, which is temptations or obsessions or again, kind of things that keep us stuck and bounded. I wanted to point out workaholic and I accidentally pointed at mercy. So some of you, I don't know if this is like a boss or someone external, if this is your own mind, Capricorn, because this is your card that is telling you what you're doing is not good enough. I'm seeing almost like being whipped into shape here. And it's like, that 10 of Wands, they're exhausted. Have mercy on yourself. You don't have to do everything I'm hearing so soon also intensely. You're carrying a lot right now. This is really representing a lot of responsibility. So the good news is you're coming to the end of a very difficult chapter in your life. Whether this is to do with your work, some of you, if you do have a very difficult boss, is worth considering a way that you can change that, because, I feel like if whoever the devil energy is, even if it's inside you, it's horrible. There is something here that's trying to whip you into shape or make you do way more than you can actually do, and that's too much. So really important time to bring things into balance. Okay, very, very important. Because this is representing burnout. Otherwise, you're just going to burn out if you put all this heavy weight on your shoulders and overwhelm yourself and carry too much. I'm also feeling like if I'm seeing that physically, if we start carrying all these things, you're going to have muscle aches or body aches. I don't know if something's manifesting physically for you and your body's trying to tell you in a health way, you need to slow it down, okay? Just for a few of you out there. Maybe a good time to connect back with family again, whatever that means to you. Yeah, right. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. 10 of Wands. Why is this showing up in the energy of Capricorn here? You guys are exhausted. Okay. Now the devil again. 3 of Cups and the devil. Right. So there's a few ways I will explain this, because 3 of Cups is a good card. It's a card of celebration. But again, it could be maybe your responsibilities are making you detach from people around you. That does follow the same story we've been seeing throughout the rest of your cards. You might be stopping yourself from having fun because it makes you feel guilty because there's other things that you have to do. Balance. Don't let that devil energy trick you in your mind and make you feel guilty and ashamed for not whipping yourself into doing more things. Okay, I really, really feel like that's why mercy is here. It really aligns with all the cards going through. Maybe just a specific message for somebody out there. As you can see, the devil is really about fear, shame, guilt, low vibrational feelings like that. So maybe it's a really good time to ask yourself, where is this coming from? Whose voice is this? Where did I learn this behavior or this mindset? Or what is pressuring you? It's really important, because 3 of Cups tells me there is some things to celebrate. It's a really good card for gratitude. I always see it as like they're happy and they're celebrating, they're having fun, even though they don't have everything that they desire yet. They're having fun. So for some of you, I think, again, it's connecting with loved ones, friendships, a few people around you, and taking a break away from that devil energy. It might help you out a lot. Okay. Right. And even if it's moving away from, if that devil energy is a specific person, again, important to get away from that. Okay. So you can have more happiness in your life. Right. Let's see what else coming through for you. What is an obstacle or a challenge for you guys this week? Yeah, and they're just wanting you to also bring some passion into it. If this is your mind, or even if it's, some external factor, they want you to have more passion for what it is that you do. And maybe this is something that you actually do have passion about, but lately you've had a lot of pressure on you, a lot of stress, maybe a lot of guilt, or, being a workaholic here, that you might have lost some sort of passion for what you do. So a really good time to connect with people around you, because when you come back to it, all right, you're not going to lose your streak. Don't worry. Like, you will have a bit more fun. You'll have that passion again. Some of you do need to take a bit of a break here, but let's see. Challenge and blockage. What's a challenge and blockage for Capricorn this week? The 9 of Wands. So this comes in as a wounded warrior, right? Somebody who has their guard up, is tense. This is, again, a tense card for me. Is somebody who is unable to let their guard down or be off guard, taking a break maybe, or trusting or being open, because they're fearful that if they let their guard down, they're going to get hurt again. So it is a wounded warrior. So there could be something that happened in the past or lately that has made you feel like you need to be on guard, intense survival mode, right? Let's see what this is about. Why is this here in a blockage or obstacle challenge for Capricorn this week? 9 of Wands. What is this? The Lovers. The Page of Cups coming through as well. And the 8 of Swords. Interesting. Now, this could be having an impact on your relationships, because we have seen that coming through. or whether this is a past situation, like I was saying, that has got you feeling a bit stuck and unable to connect with others. Okay? Because the Eight of Swords, overall, regardless of how this resonates, the Eight of Swords is like up in your mind and the way that you view yourself or your life, you feel very stuck and trapped and restricted. Okay, like that devil energy, something really, you need to do some sort of subconscious breakthrough or meditation or something, because it's like, if this is all in your mind, there's so much pressure up there. My God, my goodness. In your reality though, at least in this reality, she may be stuck, she may feel stuck, but there is always a solution when the Eight of Swords comes up. Okay, so just a little reminder there for you. Now it did come up, as you saw, with the Page of Cups and the Lovers. So this could be to do with feelings. The pages usually can be messengers as well, so there could be some sort of message coming through, maybe a decision that you have to make that's quite intense or quite big, and that's what's making you feel on edge, tense and stuck and trapped and only consumed by this choice. All right, that could be what's kind of making you feel tense, and like maybe you do feel like you have deadlines or something in particular that's quite important. But also, because it's the Lovers as well, Page of Cups, maybe there is a message coming through this week as well that's gonna make you feel maybe stuck and trapped, because the Page of Cups here is a surprising message. It's unexpected usually, and it's gonna leave you with a choice. So again, it could be relationship, could be work-wise. I'm not sure exactly where. I feel like I'm speaking to a bunch of different people here, but the message is still the same. There is a surprising message that's going to come through that's going to make you feel pressure, or it could again be just a feeling that arises. Sorry, you can't see it from there. Okay, because the Lovers is all about a choice, or again, it can be about a relationship. So let's see a little bit more. I need to know more. Okay. So it does feel like there's a bit of pressure going on. Again, that's the key word, I guess. Oh, I've just like ruined the deck over here. Right, for Capricorn, let's see. What's going on in the external world for Capricorns this week? The Seven of Cups. A lot of options, a lot of confusion, maybe a lot of things. This is why there's a lot of like things going on in your mind. Let's clarify this. So Seven of Cups, you can see this lady here is looking at all these options in front of her. Not all of them are good. All right, some are a bit bad. So you're having to make important choices in your external surroundings. It can also be a card about illusion and confusion as well, or being overwhelmed, which are all things that we're picking up on already. Let's clarify this. Why is the Seven of Cups in the external environment for Capricorn? The Four of Cups and okay, that's interesting, because the Knight of Wands is all about having fun, and the Four of Cups is about being bored. So kind of opposing energies here. If there are any choices you're having to make in your external world, Spirit wants you to choose fun, please, and passion, because that's also what the Knight of Wands represents too. Yeah, because some of you might be focused too much on things that look materialistically well, and that's fine. What happens, maybe especially for Capricorns, because you guys are, again, very hard workers. But some of you might be driving towards maybe more materialistic things. No harm in that. That's fine, unless it's making you unhappy. And I think this is a very important week for you to make a very important decision based on your feelings, and that could be what it is. Something that maybe you don't really want to have to make, because the Knight of Wands here, this is why it makes you feel a bit stuck, because some of you may have been fighting a lot for something, or feel like this is a big goal for you to have such an material wealth, and you can still have it, right? But remember, with all that glitters, not all that glitters is gold. All right, not all things that look sparkly and look good are actually really good. And I'm not saying I just feel like your feelings about something and your passion for life is worth so much more than whatever it is that you are punishing yourself in order to get. For some of you, again, I might be speaking very extreme, but it's just because that's the energy coming through. Take it however it is in your life, but it really feels like some of you might need to, again, go easy on yourself. Prioritize your happiness and your kindness to yourself and your passion, okay? Very important, because as I was saying, I feel like your choice in your external surroundings is based on what is actually going to give you a lot of fun. Some of you might be sitting out on some fun here. again, because of a goal. Usually I don't say this in readings, but it feels like you've been working so hard, you're super burnt out or almost there. So this is saying have some fun. The Knight of Wands is passionate, ambitious, optimistic. So if you're feeling like you don't have those traits, because the Four of Cups feels like it's the opposite of that, it's a really good time to take some action towards things that bring you joy, to connect with your family, or even if your family or friends, it doesn't have to be blood family. It's, people who care about you, you can have fun with, a beach day somewhere, or just going somewhere, no longer feeling isolated or making excuses for yourself because of maybe the things that you feel like you have to do. They say don't give up. Something belongs to you. Manifestation is at work here, but maybe you don't have to do it in a sense where you have to kind of drive yourself in the ground so much. Okay. Four of Cups. Oops, sorry. I'm still getting used to the cameras clearly. But the Knight of Wands is all about ambition, passion, chasing your dreams. Still about that here, but it's about being more fun. Doing it with a lot more, stride in your step almost. You can see the difference between these two energies. So your choices in your external are very, very important. So if you have a choice to make in terms of your work or in terms of whatever, it's important to make sure you're doing it because it's fun for you, because you're passionate about it. All right. Not because you're forced. Anyway, let's see what's going on in your inner world. Two of Swords. I had a feeling it'd be swords. I don't know why. Two of Swords in your inner world, you're having to make a very big decision. Again, this might be you isolating yourself as well, and again, in a sense, isolating yourself, if it means to make a decision, that's very important, and connecting to your intuition, which is what the Two of Swords is about, that's good. That's okay. But don't just sit here when you have listened to it. Make sure that you are taking action on it as well. But let's clarify that. Sorry. Two of Swords for Capricorn. Ace of Wands. Do something that you are passionate about. Ace of Wands is all about a new beginning, like Queen of Cups, and something that aligns to you and your wish fulfillment here. So in your inner world, look at this. You're having to make a very important choice that is going to impact a brand new beginning. Emotionally, feeling stable, a lot more, having more gratitude, which I feel like this is a part of yourself that is already here. It's just that I feel like you've been so burnt out and exhausted and, kind of like I'm feeling like bloodshot eyes, tired, someone who's like staring up at the screens or, working overtime. Like, this is really about choosing something that you're passionate about. So there is a new passionate beginning, which is great. And also one that's going to make you feel super good. I'm feeling a lot more tearful, but in a good way. It feels like, feeling less pressure, which is awesome, because actually, again, whatever you're releasing, letting go of, or coming to the end of a difficult journey about, is going to be able to give you a lot more relief. So maybe you're finally doing something or achieving something, but again, there's a lot of choice coming up with that. Okay, putting your emotional needs first is important. Trusting your intuition, because it is speaking to you when the Queen of Cups is here. All right, let's have a little look and see what else is going on. Let's see some advice that Spirit wants to give for you guys this week as well. Let's see. For Capricorns, what is the advice for them this week? Your advice, Ace of Wands. Maybe it's having something new, a new beginning, wiping the slate clean. It could also be a new career, Ace of Pentacles, a new stream of income, new way to make money, new stable beginning, and a new passionate beginning. Because it's advice, it could be helping you out in order to make a certain choice. Again, whatever is making you happy, whatever makes you feel fun and ambitious again, because something may be making you feel quite bored, not fulfilling enough for you with the Four of Cups, okay? All right, now Ace of Wands. Let's see. Why is this the advice, please? Can we clarify the Ace of Wands for Capricorn? Advice for Capricorn. Oh, look, Three of Pentacles and Strength. Look at that. And the Seven of Cups tried to come back through again. I feel like the strength in numbers is what they're saying here, especially because it comes through with isolation. Some of you do need to maybe collaborate with others, work with others. Maybe instead of working from home, maybe this is about having a new beginning in a career where there's more people, or at least a community somewhere, because Three of Pentacles is the beginning of something new. makes sense with the Ace of Wands. So maybe you guys do feel like changing career or changing your roles to make sure that you are around more people, because I think it's going to help you out a lot more. It's going to make you feel more strong. It's going to, yeah, if you think about strength, you are strong anyways, but it's like, because of the 10 of Wands, you've been carrying a lot on your own shoulders here. It's almost like sharing responsibility, or I don't know, working as a team almost. And this could be even to do with a family. Maybe there is something there about you and others, people who might be close to you, where there's a new beginning. Maybe you guys are moving. Okay. And there's some teamwork coming through, but it's strong. It's like a rock here, which is awesome. So that's your advice, I guess, to have a new beginning, to work and collaborate with others, not to isolate yourself. Maybe making new friendships, you know, getting yourself involved with the community, or again, your family, whatever that is to you. Okay. Right, because it does feel like things are becoming balanced here. Just remember that's your overall energy. So again, it could be some movement. Six of Swords, you're moving away from that devil energy, which is awesome as well, because this truth is being revealed, or justice is being served. Things are being made fair here, so you can move forward, okay, into much better times, into luck, into passion, okay, towards more soulmates, which is amazing, and away from things that might end up in some disappointment down the line. Which is, it does feel like it's certain goals. You're not sacrificing the goal. You're probably sacrificing the way you think you have to get there. Okay. Or I feel like that's important. Okay, my angels, that's what I have for you. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Please let me know if it resonates. It's clearly very specific for somebody out there. But I wish you all the best. I send you my love, and I hope to hear from you, or see you guys. Sorry, I hope to see you guys next time. All right.